So, good morning, students. Today we are going to start our first lesson of class 6th. So, here are some of the pictures. You have to tell me what are these. You can observe here in the first there is North Indian food, idli, and in the another one there is a fast food, sandwiches are there, and in the third one you can observe there is the chapati. So, all these are the food varieties. So, food variety, what it refers? That food variety refers to different types of foods from the entire range of food group like vegetable, fruit, cereal, meat, fish, etc. And they also it includes dairy products. Eating a variety of food help you to get all type of nutrients necessary for a healthy diet. Now here the question arises The do you find that all living beings need the same kind of food? Like there is animals are there, we humans are there, insects are there. Do all they need the same kind of food? So answer will be no. We all do not require same kind of food. We are having different needs and we are having different food sources. So what would happen if you get the same food every day? Yeah, obviously we will get bored. Now there is a question. You have to state true or false. The statement is that everyone from different places have different food varieties. Yes. You can also mention in the chat box that we are having it is true because the everyone from the different places have different food varieties. Like in the South Indian states, you can see there are the another like the idli dosa are there, and in the our north place we east we can see there is the dal chawal roti sabji is there. Okay, now observe here what are these. In the first there is an egg, in another one there are the pulses are there, dry fruits are there, and in this one you can see there is the vegetables like the tomatoes, shimla mirch is there, brinjal is there, and in the another one there is the fruits like the apple, lemon, grapes, etc. So do you know that from where all these comes? What are the source of these foods? All these foods. So here we can observe, we know that the egg come from the hen, so it is an animal source, and another one like the fruits, they come from the plants. So these all the things, three things comes from the plant source. So after this discussion, we know that we are having mainly two type of food sources. If the product is coming from the plant, it is a plant source and the animal source. And the plants and animals are the main source of food for all the organisms on the earth. Food obtained from the animals is the main source of the protein and include fish, meat, milk, poultry, cheese, all the things. And whereas the plants provide us with fruits and vegetables, which are an important source of fibers, proteins and the carbohydrates, because these plants are made up of mainly proteins, fibers. That's why they are very enriched in these fibers and proteins. Now, there is a question. What would happen if all the plant sources will vanish from the earth? It will be very difficult to survive. And from where we will get the nutrition? Where from the food? Do you think that we can live on the plant, live on only plant or only animal source? Like we are generally omnivorous. We eat meat also, we eat plants also, the product of the plant also. So if you are having any idea, you can write it in the chat box, in the comment box. Now there is a question, you have to choose the correct option. Which of the following is not the plant source? Which not comes from the plant sources? First is cereals, fruits, milk, or rice. Okay, so you have to write your answer in the comment box. So let's discuss what. So question is asking which of following is not plant source. So we know that the cereals comes from the plants, like fruit is also come from the plant source. Milk comes from the animals, not the plants. However, rice is also comes from the plant source. So the answer will be the milk. It comes from the animal source. Now, see, this is a plant parts. The parts of the plants are there. There are the seeds inside the fruit. There is the fruit and the flowers are there, leaves are there, a stem and the roots are there. So, what do you think? Which part of the plant we eat? What are those parts? Yeah, so, the fruits we eat. Generally, we eat the fruits also, and some cases we eat these leaves and the stems also. And in the medicinal plants we also use roots. Okay, so we eat many leafy vegetables, we eat fruits of some plants, sometimes roots, sometimes stem and even flowers also. Some plants have two or more edible parts. Seeds of mustard plant give us oil also, we eat in our daily vegetables, and leaves are also used for vegetables. Okay, so is there any food which come from the plant and animal sources? You can mention your answers in the chat box also. Now answer the question. Name 5 plants and their parts that we eat. You can write it down in list in the comment section one by one. For 5 plants and their parts that we eat. So let's summarize what we studied. We studied about the different food varieties, types of the food sources, and the what are the parts do we eat. Now you are able to answer all these questions. What is food variety? What are two type of food sources are there? And you can tell any dish and its material or the ingredients, like there is the protein, carbohydrates are there. So explain edible plant parts. What do you think? What are the edible plant parts? Now there is an homework for you. You can pause the video and take an screenshot or note it down on your notebooks also. So there is an activity you have to perform. You must have seen a garden lizard around your home. Next time whenever you see it, observe carefully and find out what it takes for food. Is the food different from that of the house lizard? You have to mention your observation in the worksheet, and then there are the few questions. You can read it or note it down on your notebooks. So now we will meet in our next video. Till now, till that, thank you.